it's not screaming on the Facebook. At least I think with one of the Facebook pages. Um, and so yeah, just an FYI.
All
And
right, I'm gonna keep going.
so
Um,
yeah,
yeah, so yeah, pretty much the Spurs have a tall task in front of them. Um,
and that's crazy because you would think that the New York Knicks will have a tall task ahead of them, right? Get
by
it, get
default.
it, get it.
Oh man, but yeah, and then the last thing I'll say, like the others for the Knicks have definitely stepped up. Uh, OG was big in game one. He was big in game two with the defense.
Always
Mikal
big,
Bridges hitting all
always big
these.
too. All playoffs, both of them.
Yes,
Always, every moment.
both of them have stepped up. Bridges just, I mean, for him to score 20 plus in the game, I mean, that's icing on the cake. That's luxury for the Knicks. Um,
Hmm.
Josh Hart was really big in game one. I mean, he was in foul trouble in game two, but his presence was still felt. But Shamit playing 30 minutes last night,
Shamit, yes.
and he's been probably the hottest shooter in the whole playoffs. So it's like getting
Yeah,
production out of him.
between him and Julian Champagny,
Yeah,
they've been showing down Champagny as of since he had his little 15 points in the first half. They've been D'ing him up now. They've been getting him off the 3 point line, but it's between them two. Both of them brothers been torching it up. Both of them.
yeah, you're right. So now let's what are you seeing from this series?
Man, bro. So a lot. And so let me tag Frank. Uh and so basically what I'm seeing is experience versus inexperience. Wemby also seems to be fatigued. We mentioned it before the series, Jamar, that this series between the Thunder and the Spurs would have an effect on whoever won, right? And so you figure, okay, game one, the Knicks will come out. They would probably take that game, being that they played 4 games in 23 days. It literally looked just like that game one, Jamar. It looked like to me, Wemby was fatigued game one. Somehow something hit him, something hit the Spurs. They fought, they did everything they could, but them fresh legs for the Knicks in that fourth quarter, where they was able to get rebounds, they was able to scrap, get some additional rebounds, etc., steals. Josh Hart had 4 steals, bro, game one.
Hmm.
4 steals, but on top of that, as a point or as a shooting guard, 15 rebounds. 15 rebounds. And
Forgot
so,
about that. You're right.
yeah, as our attacks come in more, we can get some real basketball savants, some real sports people. Our Keith Shannon talking about man curses are real. Go on, bro. We ain't even finna phony kick it with you. Move around. Move around. Like, please move around. On the other hand, Josh Hart, 15 rebounds, bro, as a shooting guard. And so clearly, in this case, Wemby, they taking him out of the basket, bro. And Carl Anthony Towns has been exposing his ass exactly for everything he's not. Carl Anthony Towns, every time he get the ball, he pump fake Jamar, make him jump off his feet and go right under him, doing it every time. And even so bad to the point to where the end of the first half yesterday, Charles Barkley and Shaq sitting there talking, and Charles Barkley saying, "Man, Wemby getting his ass kicked," and that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Wemby got his ass kicked, and every time he's going up against Carl Anthony Towns is exposing him defensively, and it just goes to show that even Wemby, who covers a whole team, he's literally that great. You can't literally go inside the basket generally with Wemby, right? You can't. But the New
Right.
York Knicks, bro, they got heart. They attacking his ass. They not running from him. Have you noticed? Ananobi dunked on him yesterday. Cat dunked on him yesterday. They're not running like Chet Holmgren's scary ass was in the last series. Every time he get the ball, he want to pass the ball be passive, pass the ball. You the second overall pick, third team All NBA. You want to pass the ball? Not with Cat, bro. Not with Anunoby. Both of them guys, literally, they attacking. Even Brunson at a certain point, he got his shot blocked, but he tried. He tried. Now Wemby made an amazing block. Only Wemby can make that block. But the Knicks, they literally are attacking Wemby, bro. On top of that, Cat is exposing him defensively, going under him. He not going above, he going under. Intelligence. Very intelligent basketball team, Jamar. Very, very intelligent basketball team. Experience, I guess that's what we can call it.
Yep.
And, once again, that difference between the time frame between the 4 games in 23 days versus the amount of time that the Spurs took to get rid of the Thunder, an injury-plagued Thunder team that just had literally probably SGA. None of them guys showed up in Game 7, especially Caruso did. So you got this happening. The Spurs get to the finals. This is also, and that's another point, but the youth, the experience, exposing Wemby, the pace for New York, playing fast. They are not afraid. They're moving the ball rapidly like a hot potato. And then additionally, that's not to mention New York Knicks fans travel well, bro. They all up in the stadium everywhere. You hear New York Knicks fans everywhere. It's so many layers, man. The bad pass by Wemby last night, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The others for the Knicks compared to the others for the Spurs, which one we say have been doing better? Easily the Knicks. Yep. The others for the Knicks have been stepping up a lot more compared to the others for the Spurs. And so it's a variety of reasons, but based off of what I'm seeing, I really, 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 bro, like the fact of the Knicks right now showing a formula to the NBA. Now this series ain't over, but we'll see what happens. But it's looking like this could be a 3-1 thing going back to San Antonio, or possibly could be a sweep. But if the Knicks sweep this, bro, this would be like one of the most amazing runs you'll ever see, right? If they sweep this Spurs team, this would be one of the most amazing runs you'd ever see, ever. Yeah. Going up there compared to that Warriors team in 2017 when they first got KD, that first run, they was spanking ass against everybody.
Yeah, they lost 1 game that whole run.
Right, and the Knicks only lost 2 games by 1 point to the Hawks.
Yeah, and they're 13 in a row right now?
13 in a row right now. Hot, scorching hot. Scorching hot. And so, literally, bro, in regards to just everything, this is what I'm seeing. But I got a question for you, bro. Do you think that the Knicks are right now showing the NBA how to beat Wemby? Because they keep moving him out, and maybe it's just the uniqueness of the play of Karl Anthony Towns. He proclaimed himself as the best shooting big ever, right? So you gotta respect him at the 3-point line, right, Jamar? You got to, if you're Wemby. But that basket now is cookies. And what gritty team, you mentioned gritty, which means they're not afraid of shit. They're going to go attack that basket if he's out at the 3-point line. This is cookies for them. You see? Yeah. And then additionally getting Wemby off his feet and making him jump. Maybe it's just the unique skill set of Cat. Maybe it's just Cat now growing up finally. I don't know what it is. But do you think right now, bro, that the league is showing the NBA how to beat the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama? Because it looks like there's a way.
I would say
there's a way.
Yeah. So I would say they tacked on more so of an extension of what the Thunder were doing, because the Thunder did have him extended Wemby out on the perimeter at times too, because at times you saw Wemby guarding Caruso or Dort or somebody in that nature. They did have him out on the perimeter, but I would say the difference is two differences. One, the Knicks have a Karl Anthony Towns, as you mentioned, unique skill set to where like you do have to respect him in the perimeter, like you mentioned. I think the other thing is the ball movement with the Knicks is so much more fluent and decisive, where the recovery time for Wemby to be in certain positions is not there because the ball moves so fast within the offense.
Right. And maybe is it possible as well that the Spurs don't get a chance to get their defense set?
That's the thing. You mentioned it earlier. Like, and heck, the commentators mentioned it too. Like, you have to play fast against the Spurs. You cannot let them get set up in their half-court defense, because at that point, as we saw with throughout game 2, like the Spurs was setting up as soon as the ball handled across half court, and that caused problems for the Knicks for definitely at least in the first half for sure. But yeah, you have to play fast. You really do. You got to catch them when they're not in position. When they catch them as trying to get set up. And I feel like that's why transition points definitely matter in this series. I think in game 1, the Spurs definitely had quite a bit. In game 2, it wasn't as many as they probably should have had. Because I think at one point they only had, 5 points off of 9 turnovers or something like in the transition. It was something that was definitely a lot less.
Game 1 or game 2?
Last night.
Okay.
It was something a lot less than normal with that.
Right.
But I want to ask you this. I mean, so like we both said, the series is not over, but definitely, backs are definitely against the wall for the Spurs. What does the Spurs have to do to get back in this series?
Man, that's an excellent question, because they're heading to New York, and everybody that, even if you don't watch sports, that New York and the Mecca, that Garden, is the loudest arena in probably all the sports. So it's going to be an extremely intimidating environment. And so in order for the Spurs to get back in this series, for me, yes, Wembanyama had 29 points last night, but Wembanyama going to have to defend Cat. That's it, bro. I think Brunson's going to get his. But you saw last night, they slowed Brunson down. You could see Harper was hooping, and he was working hard on defense against Brunson, bro. And you could see that, they were slowing Brunson down. But Cat was dominating at a certain point. That second and third quarter, right, Jamar? He was all in Wemby ass. He was making him look like the punk. He was making him look like Chet Holmgren, literally. And so that matchup for me has to be important. Wemby is going to protect the basket. I think that's just a natural gift of his. But he has to find a way to slow down Cat, bro. If he can't slow down Cat, Jamar, this series is going to be quick. Real talk, dog. If he can't slow down Cat, this series is going to be quick. And the truth is I don't know if he can, because of the skill set of Cat. This is what Cat does. He's been doing this his whole life. It ain't like he just started doing this a few days ago, bro, in the NBA Finals and said, I'm finna just expose Wemby. No, this how Cat played. And so this what makes it very, very, very unique here. Cat has literally got to the foul line. He's been able to hit a few threes. He's been able to get a lot of layups. So that's number one. You got to stop Cat, Wemby. Wemby is important for this series in all facets. Wemby additionally got to hit the magic number. I said it in the Thunder series. The magic number for Wemby is 30, not 29. He came up a point short, which means they lost by 1 point. Wemby literally get a layup or he gets something, he get 30 points. This series is 1-1. Wemby got to get 30 points. He got to score the ball, but he additionally got to find a way to stop Cat. Number 2, you got to find a way. The Knicks, others, I think, are going to get their points. and they feed off of just the crowd. Josh Hart's been doing this his whole life. Anunoby's been effective wherever he's went. Pure winner. Mikal Bridges, pure winner. You know, you see why they gave up the picks. They're going to get their stuff and they're going to defend. They're going to do what they do, Jamar. That's what they do, bro. That's literally what they do. Brunson, that's what Brunson do. Cat, that's what Cat do. That's what makes this series unique, bro, because everything that's happening, the Knicks have been doing that for years and years and years, and like they've been doing this overnight. That's the scary part. And so with with Brunson, you additionally got to find a way to stop Brunson. And I don't know if they can do that, Jamar, but somebody got to try to do something. You got to do that. And then lastly, and we're going to bring Gilliam in shortly. You better do hack a Mitch and hope that Mitchell Robinson misses free throws. And then if Mitchell Robinson misses free throws, good morning, Gilliam. Good morning, bro. If Mitchell Robinson misses free throws tomorrow, morning, Gilliam, then you can force Mitchell Robinson to stay out the game. You can keep Cat in the game. And then from there, try to get Cat in foul trouble or something like that. But Cat has been defending well. And that's the last thing I'll say, Jamar, is try to get Cat in foul trouble. If you get Cat in foul trouble, then you can easily hack Mitch. That way, Wemby, it'll be cookies for Wemby at that point. Not exactly, because Mitchell Robinson's a good defender too, but like it'll be a lot easier, especially with him on the offensive end, especially on the offensive end for Wemby. So, but a lot of that boils down literally to Wemby, it boils down to Cat, and it boils down to Brunson. Those three, bro. Literally. That's just my answer.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. And so, Gilliam, good morning, bro. We talking about the NBA Finals. Don't worry about this guy, Keith Shannon. He's just a lowlife. He ain't got nothing to do with himself. He only here trying to diss us because our Chicago Bears, our quarterback, is on the cover of Madden. Madden is a big football game here in the United States, bro. And everybody loves Madden. We all grew up playing Madden. And our Chicago Bear quarterback, Caleb Williams, is on the cover. And it never, ever, ever happens to where any Bears players, especially a quarterback, because we've had terrible quarterbacks getting him before me and Jamar was born. Let's put it that way. And so now we finally got a quarterback, and he's on the cover of Madden. And Keith Shannon, all the way from Miami, Florida, wherever he had in Florida, Arcadia, Florida, damn low life, trying to come over here and troll us because of our quarterback being on the cover. He's trying to talk about a Madden curse that happens. And we're not claiming the Madden curse. We're not claiming it. We're claiming that he's going to continue to be a great quarterback. And so, anywho, Keith Shannon, we appreciate your support, bro. But Gigi, we're talking about the NBA Finals, man. And so far, bro, what have you seen? And how did the Knicks go in and take two? I think we all would have thought, Gilliam, even Keith Shannon, everybody would have thought, based off of our experience in sports, this probably would have been a 1-1 series, right? Knicks go in, take game one, well rested, right? Well rested, 4 games in 23 days. They go in, take game one. But then at the Spurs get adjusted, make adjustments, come back, and they take game two, and we going back, 1-1. But Knicks stole it again last night. And so what are you seeing from this series, bro? Because I don't know, man. The Spurs are like they're in trouble going back to Madison Square Garden, bro.
They really are in trouble because the NYC fans, the NYC atmosphere is something else. It reminds me of European basketball. So I see all the videos of people getting crazy in the street and all that. It reminds me of Greece, Serbia, arena. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But so far, what I've seen is that the Spurs in game one seem to be exhausted from the series against OKC. Victor was not showing good from the field. I think he he shot like 6 for 22
He
or
was
something like that.
6 for like 20. Yeah, 6 for 22 exactly, bro.
6 for 22. He had a lot of free throws. That's why he was able to stay in the game and score a little bit. But I think that the refereeing is better in this series, and the Spurs are not taking advantage of it. They're not. You see, last night in the fourth quarter, they started to pick up Brunson full court from the beginning of the series. They should have given more pressure on the ball, even more pressure, and they have a call. They're able to switch whatever there was a pick and roll situation. No matter where it is, they can switch. They have like 3 to 4 guys that can defend from 1 to 3 from the 1 to 3 position, and I think that they're not tough enough on the defensive side of the ball.
Defensive
And
end.
I think that's what caused them. Yeah, on the defensive end, I think that's what caused them the game, the defensive part, and it also comes down to the last play when Wemby take the rebound. Castle is not even watching him. Fox is
Yeah.
waiting for the ball. Fox is the guy that got him back into the game. I don't know why he's looking
Right.
for Castle, because Fox is the guy that had the hot end.
Hot
He was
hand.
the guy that
Yeah.
Wemby should have given him the ball and
Right.
go into a pick and run situation. But I think it comes down to display.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I can say, the last thing that I can say is, I don't know if I discussed this with you, but LaMarcus Aldridge said something that's very significant. He said that when we need Wemby to score, he can do so much things, but he don't have a signature shot, a high percentage signature shot. He can do everything,
That's a
but
that is an excellent
but
point, Jamar.
when you had LaMarcus Aldridge, you needed 2 points. You know that from the post, with his fadeaway, with his 2-point shooting, you had the buckets.
Yep.
But Wemby is lacking that.
Yeah, this is facts, bro. He running around thinking he Jordan and shit, thinking he's
Yeah,
Steph Curry. I've been
yeah,
saying that to Jamar since what? Wemby in the NBA. He think he Jordan shit or think he Steph Curry. Like I was persuaded, like saying to myself, 105, 104, Wemby should score this. He's too big. And maybe Shaq should start criticizing Wemby because Shaq, he looked so proud yesterday, fellas, when he saw what Cat was doing to Wemby, he looked so proud because we know one thing about Shaq is he criticizes big men, right? Jamar, he'll go criticize Wemby, he go criticize DeAndre Ayton, anybody that ain't acting like a center. Shaq feel like if you a center, you should be dominating pretty much. And literally, with Victor Wembanyama, we know he can do all, but he loves that jumper a lot. And I'm just thinking Wemby at that point, you 7'5", use that shit. I don't know, shoot a shot, throw it off the backboard, do something. You know what I'm saying? If he do that, they can't defend it. William, can you defend it? Really? No, you can't. You can try your best, but 9 times out of 10, what you gonna do, Jamar, is foul him. 9 times out of 10. But when we just go back like he Jordan and shit, try to do his footwork, like, no, bro, stop doing that, man.
I mean, he's pretty much a Kevin Durant type in 7'5". That's what he is. Unfortunately, he does not have the tendency to get down low and go get an easy basket when he has the clear advantage of doing so. It's all about tendencies. He just doesn't have that mentality yet. I feel like
this
it
is the
will
experience
come.
part.
But yeah, this is one of those to where he just doing what he naturally does. Like growing up, he can get away with it. He can get away with it. And even for the better part of the NBA, he can get away with it. But when you have Karl Anthony Towns out there, I don't think you can really get away with it at a high enough clip to where it makes sense to continue to do that. So
Right.
they need to, like the opposing teams between the Thunder and the Knicks, how they create mixed matches for him on defense where he's out the paint. They need to, the Spurs on offense need to do the same to where they create mismatches and Wemby just have at it. That's what they need to do. Put them in a position to succeed at a higher percentage shot selections. Like that's what needs to happen. Pretty much by the basket.
Right.
And,
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I really love Wemby as a French guy. I really love Wemby, but I also have this image in my mind. I think he had the game was almost tied up, and he had a post up situation, but he didn't succeed at controlling it, and he ended up shooting a three without balance in the corner. That's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal. The kid gotta know that this is the NBA Finals. You don't get to play the finals 10 to 20 times in your career. That's you gotta live for the moment.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And go ahead, Jamar.
So, we were discussing, how, the Spurs can, what would it take for them to get back in the series? And so the one thing that comes to mind historically, remember back in 2006, where the Mavericks was up 2-0 against the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
And it took until like the middle of the third quarter of game 3 to where D Wade hit a switch. And the rest was history.
Right.
And of course, I'm not saying Wemby and D Wade are two different players, but.
And really quickly, Jamar, remember Phoenix with Mikal Bridges on that team, Gilliam. Phoenix was up 2-0 against Milwaukee. Milwaukee's was on the ropes against Phoenix, but Milwaukee hit a switch too. Giannis hit a switch, obviously.
Yeah, but there's a difference. I think the Suns were up 2-0 at home. Now the Spurs got to go to New York. That's the difference.
Right.
That's the difficulty. Yeah.
And that is probably the most hostile environment in the NBA by far. And as Brandon mentioned earlier, probably in all the sports right now. And that's a garden that's been starving for a champion since 1973. They haven't won since 1973. Haven't been in the finals since 99. And that is the quote unquote mecca of basketball. They are going to go crazy in that arena. You're probably not even going to hear the whistle being blown in that arena. So I know Wemby does have that killer mentality. I already see it. The eye test shows it. So it's one of those to where you got to impose your will, because realistically, nobody can guard you. Now you just got to put the pressure on the Knicks to try to do so.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is an experience thing. This is an experience thing that you can just, that 22 years old coming in. I mean, it ain't just Wemby though. It was Harper at some moments. Game 1, it was Castle. He 21. People forget he only 21. Champagny only 23. It's some moments where they were just, and the only person that's really been strictly composed is one of you guys mentioned, De'Aaron Fox. He's been the most reliable person for me in this series outside of Wemby. But somehow, some way, he wasn't looking for Fox. He was looking for Castle. Right.
And I think in those situations, you need to look for Fox first, because he's not going to turn the ball over. That's the thing.
Right. He's been very, very, very composed this series. Very composed. And so, Guillaume, bro, let's talk some soccer, man. Last Saturday, I don't know if you saw it, Jamar, man. That was a freaking game, bro. It was a game. Back-to-back PSG, man. we having a little problem with our algorithm, but the video will circulate eventually. We'll do clips, etc. Throughout the week.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
Tell us about this final, bro. What does it mean to you as a person from France? Back to back. I don't know if this ever really happens in Champions League. But just describe everything, man, happening with this championship of back to back championships with PSG.
Man, first of all, I want to say it feels amazing because to put it in perspective, uh, me being a PSG fan is the same thing for you guys with the Bears or the baseball team.
Mhm.
I've been a fan my whole life. I've been watching the game since I was a kid, and it's really special. It's really special because PSG to compare in basketball terms, PSG was just like the Clippers. We always had
Wow.
since 2011 we had a new owner from Qatar, and we always had big teams, big players, Neymar, Mbappe, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We always had big players, but at the most important point of the season, we were always choking. So we were a choke team. And since Luis Enrique joined in, he got rid of all the stars, all the superstars. He got rid of Mbappe, he got rid of Neymar, got rid of Messi, and he really built a squad with players that were struggling in their clubs, brought them in, got a real chemistry, and ever since we've played the best football I ever seen in my life. We can defend, we can attack, we can play with teams pressing us. We can defend on low block teams. We can do pretty much everything. So us winning two Champions League finals is we can call that a dynasty already, and we're going for the third one.
Mhm.
I think PSG is going for the third one. I don't see
Mhm.
nobody
Well,
beating us.
Real, you don't think Real Madrid is angry now? I mean, I'm pretty sure Mbappe is pissed.
The thing with Real Madrid, they got the same issue we used to have. Mbappe is uh, Mbappe is like you can compare him to a franchise player in the NBA. But the thing is that in soccer, you cannot win only with this type of player. You gotta have a squad. You gotta have a squad that defense together, attack together. You gotta have a bench. It's much more important in terms of soccer.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's much
Hmm.
more important.
Hmm.
And I think that since Mbappe joined Real Madrid, they've lost their identity because they're playing for him. They don't play
Right.
as a unit. And PSG, when you
Right.
look at PSG, I think that maybe 6 players on the PSG teams ended up being on the team of the year. It shows that it's a squad thing.
Hmm.
It's a squad thing. I think
Right.
we have the best left back in the world. We have the best right back in the world. We have the best
Hmm.
left wing in the world, and we have like two of the best midfielders in the world too.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
Balance.
that's the
Hmm.
difference.
Right. It's so much talent. It's so much football talent in France, Jamar. It's like how we got hoopers in the United States, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
And so I was having a conversation. Now everybody said Dembele. For me, Dembele was the mini me in 2020 and even in 2024 to Mape. But everybody's now like, and I was telling you, Jamar, last week that Dembele won the Dior award. It's like Dior is gold. It's like it means he's like gold in football. He's like the best player in the world. Him winning that award was monumental. For the World Cup, who is your go-to, bro? Like, who is your go-to in the World Cup between Mape and Dembele? I mean, obviously, you're gonna have Dewey there as well, but Dewey's right now the mini me. Or he's maybe like your third. I don't know. You tell me, Gideon. Tell me and Jamar. Who is your first option? Who's your second option? Who's your third option? Even yesterday, it was an article yesterday, right, Gideon? And it was talking about how you guys are favored to be in the Final Four, but that You have injuries to William Saliba, and they already lost Hugo
Ekitike.
Ekitaki,
Ekitike.
Ekitike to a torn Achilles. But they stated that they're the only country that could lose 2 players, Jamar, that good, and still be among the favorites. And so, just educate us, bro. Like, why is France so good? But additionally, if you got these guys on your team, who's your first option? Who's your second option? Who's your third option? Or does it just depend on the game, the moment, the hot hand? I don't know. You tell me. Because like in hooping, right? Your first option might be SGA, but damn it, Jared McCain, or I don't know. You get my point? Brunson might not have the hot hand that day, but Cat might have the hot hand. You see? So break that down.
Yeah. So to explain it very simple, I would try to compare with basketball. Us losing William Saliba and still having Upamecano, still having Konate is just like if you lose at the time if you lost Kobe, but you still have D Wade and James Harden at the same position. So we don't really focus on that, and we got a lot of depth. We got a lot of young players, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, but it's also a curse, because when you look in history, every time the French national team has all this depth, that's when they play the worst. Actually, when France is winning is when they have a balance. But we have so much talent that I don't even know who's going to start at which position. For example, for Mbappe, he plays as a number 9 in Madrid, but he used to be a left wing. And Dembele in Paris play as a number 9 too, but he used to be a right wing. So we don't even know who's going to start at the striker position. So we gotta. I don't know if you guys say that in English, but we have which problems. Very like
right, rich problems, Jamar. Like rich
exactly
people problems.
Rich people problems. Exactly. So we don't know who's going to start at which position, and we still got a game. We got a game on Monday to try different things, but that's our issue right now. But we got a big shot at this competition. But
Right.
Soccer is so much different, man. You got like 5 to 6 contenders. You got like
Right.
6 teams that can win the World Cup.
Yeah, and
Right.
and I noticed they expanded the field, because I remember it used to be 32. Now it's 48.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 48 now.
Wow.
This is why you're seeing Haiti. This is why you're seeing like countries that you like Haiti in the World Cup. Really? No disrespect to Haiti. I love Haiti.
Yes.
It's a great
Crazy.
place. But Haiti in the World Cup. Last night, bro, was so funny. I'm working out at Fitness Park right in Providence, and one of the Haitians come up talking shit to me, saying, "You lucky we don't play you guys. We would kick your ass."
No.
Like what?
No.
I'm
The
like,
United
oh
States
my
is better than
goodness.
Haiti.
I know. And so it was just super funny, man. Like, he's like, yeah, man, like we're coming for everybody. And I'm like, oh, really?
Hey, they just want their notoriety, man. Give them their props. They in the World Cup.
Right, exactly. He's like, we're coming for everybody. Yeah, we're coming for you. We're coming for France. We're coming for everybody.
Wow, they in the same group as Brazil. Okay, let's see.
Right.
Let's see.
And so speaking of the World Cup, man, let's see. Right now, the favorite is Spain, according to a lot of people, because of this dude Yamal. Do you agree that he's the best player in the world, Guillaume?
I would say he's the most skillful player in the world in terms of dribbling.
Okay.
It's like saying right now it's like saying Kyrie Irving was the best player in the world because he's skillful. He can dribble. He can dribble. He can play one on one against everybody. But at some point, Curry was better than him. Curry
Right.
was a better
I
player,
see.
but Kyrie is so beautiful to watch. He can do pretty much everything.
Right.
But I don't think he's the best player. For me, the best player is it's either Harry Kane, the striker from Bayern Munich. It's either Harry Kane, Mbappe, or Kvaratskhelia, the left wing from PSG. Yeah,
Okay.
they're the most
Okay.
they're the
Okay.
most consistent players.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
And so everybody's, and that brings up a point because everybody, at least like my girl, she say Dembele, all her family say Dembele. And I'm just wondering if you're France, who's your go-to option first? Is it Mape? Is it Dembele? Or is it Dewey? Is it somebody else?
For
Who
me,
are
it's
you giving the
Mbappe.
ball to? Okay, you're giving the ball to Mape.
For me, it's Mbappe because in terms of club football, Mbappe is struggling right now. But for France, he always showed up. He's always giving us performance like Carmelo Anthony with Team USA. He always shows up when it matters the most. So I think he's the leader of the team and he's the captain as well. So he got history with France. So I think he's the first option. But we got so many options around him too.
Right. So it's more than just Dembele and Dewey.
Yeah,
It's more.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay.
much so much player at each position. But
Right.
to
So sort
to
of like, go ahead,
to
Gabe.
to add to add up on what you said about Spain, people think they're gonna win the World Cup not only because of Yamal, but because that's the team that play the most beautiful football in the world in terms of they're like the Spurs in back in the day. They're sharing the ball is moving all around the pitch. So I think
Mhm.
that's why people think they're gonna win the World Cup.
Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes. And so in this case, then Gilliam, we'll make our picks after you because we listening to you. Um, who do you think? Give us your final four, break down the bracket, man. Who do you think wins the World Cup?
Mm, so for me, the final four will be Portugal, France, Spain, and Argentina. Argentina because they got a lot of depth. Uh, they're they defended championship, so that and
Hmm.
there was in the final in the last World Cups. That shows you how and there was in the final and there was in quarter final the World Cup before.
Yeah.
So it shows you how consistent they are. Portugal is really on the verge of becoming a World Cup contender this year because they got a great squad. I think they got the best. They have the best midfield in the world. France because of all the players that they have, they should be in the final four, and Spain because as far as playing as a team, I think that that's the best team.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Hmm. Yeah. Jamar, I know me and you don't know too much about soccer, but based off the top of your head and listening to Gilliam, um, man, I feel like Jamar, are you gonna pick the United States?
No, but nah. So I did put in I guess a parlay of who's gonna make the final four. I kind of winged it a little bit, but I picked Argentina, Spain, England, and France.
Ah, okay. England's tough too because England made the final. When was it? They played you guys. That no, you played Croatia when you won the final, but you played England in the final four, and I believe you played England in the final four, Gilliam, in
Yeah.
2024 and 2020. Because England,
Yep.
that's a good pick, Jamar, because they always knocking on the door. Why is nobody picking Brazil, Gilliam? Brazil is generally a hot pick.
Yeah, that's
You
usually a
know,
powerhouse.
right?
Of Brazil used to be the favorites of every World Cup back in the
Yeah.
day, but the soccer became a lot more tactical. And Brazil used to play. They used to play a soccer style where everybody doing pretty much what they want, and they had so much talent that nobody could match up with them. But the game has become more and more tactical, and
Mhm.
Brazilian have the maybe the in terms of style of play, they may have the best team. But as
Mhm.
far as defending, knowing when to keep the ball, knowing when to defend, knowing when to uh, do counter attacks, they're
Yeah.
not as tactical as the other big nations. So they don't
Mhm.
play good as a unit, but they have outstanding
Mhm.
players. They have outstanding players.
Right.
So pretty much a group of individuals.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And
A lot of talent.
they used to call the style of play of Brazil. They used to call it joga bonito. It's pretty much like street soccer. Anyone doing
Gotcha.
whatever they
Mm.
want, dribbling, crossing the ball, and it was
Freestyle.
working at the time. Yeah, it was working at the time.
That's
Mm.
good to know.
Word. On the real, ain't it? Like, okay, just like a bunch of hoopers out there with a lot of talent, but it's not
Yeah,
meshing together as a team.
exactly.
Word. Okay. Yeah. So for me, think the United States got a chance to make the Sweet 16. Yeah, why am I saying the Sweet 16, Jamar? This ain't the NCAA damn tournament.
Hey, I mean,
They got a, they got a chance to make the 16 or the final eight at least. I mean, generally, right, fellas, based off of what we've seen, the country that hosts outside of Qatar generally has a deep World Cup run to where they at least make the 16 or the 8.
Yep.
So, based off of that history, Jamar, I think the United States got a chance to make the 16 or the 8, the quarterfinals. And after that, that's it.
That's
If
true.
we advance, to the final four, bro,
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you
the
right now, Gideon, we gonna be going crazy over here, boy. We gonna be going nuts. Cause like soccer ain't really our sport, but we trying to come how y'all come in the basketball, right? Like we right here, but y'all on our ass. Like we trying to like come on that verse to soccer. And so like
No, but
we'll see.
I mean, we
We
got
got
Paraguay,
Pulisic. We got
Australia,
some.
and
Yeah,
Turkey
go
in the
ahead.
group.
Right. But
no,
based off of our group, is really quick, Gilliam. This shows you how good we are.
mm,
Anybody can win a group according to
mm.
experts. It could be Australia, it could be Turkey, it could be us. That's how close they say. Go ahead, Gilliam.
But I think you guys are the best team in your group. What people don't know, it's difficult maybe for Americans to know how good the squad is, their squad is, because most of their big players play in Europe. But you guys really have a good group, a good group. Christian Pulisic is a really good player. He's been playing in some of the top clubs in Europe, Milan, Chelsea. Both of these clubs won the Champions League. You got Wea, the son of a former Ballon d'Or winner. You have Folarin Balogun, a striker from Monaco. He's been doing damage in France for like the last 5 years. You have a lot of good players. I think as a squad, United States may be better than Turkey, for example. Turkey got big players like Arda Güler, who plays from Real Madrid, but as a squad, you have a better squad than them. And
Mhm.
since you guys have a home court advantage, I can see you guys go past the even the quarterfinals. It's
I
possible.
mean, since 2010, like the U.S. has been in around 16 three out the last four World Cups. So,
Right.
like that seems like our floor, or more so our ceiling.
Right.
Our ceiling.
Right.
So,
Round of 16, round of 8. Yeah.
and we end up playing a team that's pretty damn good in the round of 16. So I guess it all depends who the matchup is at that point.
Right. We always end up playing a European club. and they end up beating us.
last time it was the Netherlands. They always been pretty darn good. Belgium the last time before that. Ghana back in 2010. So it's like, I mean, with us hosting it, because I went in the store and I see a whole bunch of USA World Cup like merchandise. I was in the store yesterday. Like it was a bunch. So it's like they're trying to get the people here excited. I think there are plenty of people here excited for it. But it's one of those to where, like, I do want to see them get past the round of 16, because I think that would draw a lot more excitement around here. Because I think back in 2010 we were excited for them to get to the round of 16. That was the first time they did that since '94. So it was like, well, actually 2002, but nevertheless, I mean, I just hope they get it done. Use the home field to your advantage. People come out and support. Let's see what happens.
Right. This has to be very, very important to use that home field advantage. I was stuck, fellas. I got Spain. I got France. Portugal. I don't know, man. Portugal, for me, I'm a little worried about them getting, because Ronaldo's 41. But you state that they got a lot of good help around him. So that's a good thing. But I was reading that Colombia is actually the favorite in that group. And so we're going to see what happens with that.
That's interesting.
But Colombia is always tough. But I'm going to go with Guillermo based off of what he's saying. I don't have them in the Final Four, but I think they do make some noise. It's going to be between them and them and Colombia. Let's see. Argentina, you would know that better. But I'm battling, guys, because Germany's always tough too.
Exactly.
I feel like Germany's tough in every sport team. It could be basketball, it could be football, it could be handball. You just got to deal with the Germans.
They are stubborn. The country of Germany is stubborn.
Right. Literally. That's one thing about Germany. And so I'm battling Guillaume with Germany right now, bro. And the reason why I'm battling with Germany is because they're always tough in every sport. It could be basketball, it could be football, it could be whatever sport. They're very stubborn, like Lamar just stated. And so I'm looking and I'm like, could Germany? I mean, they got Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Morocco. And Morocco is a small island here in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I know it's one of the bigger islands, but you got Ivory Coast and you got Ecuador. I'm looking at some of these teams, fellas, and I'm saying they got easy groups.
And Germany should win that group.
Right. Yeah, they should get out of that group. They are 5-time winners though. That's a big team. Germany is a big team.
Yeah,
they should get out that group.
Excellent.
Right, because when everybody was picking Brazil one year, remember Germany beat the shit out of them, Guillaume and Jamar?
In Brazil.
Right. Remember, Jamar, me and you was probably at work that day, likely. I was at work in the office, and I'm sitting there, and I'm literally like listening to everybody. Oh my God, it's a football score. It's a football score. I'm like, damn, this mean they really. The guy behind me keeps saying, it's 3-0. It's 5-0. I'm like, wait, like, really? And he like, yeah, the Germans got him figured out. And I'm like, this is Germany for you. And so I'm thinking, fellas, I'm gonna go with Germany, just because of Germany.
Okay.
France. England's a really freaking good one. Spain, because of what I'm hearing about Spain. And I'm gonna wing it. I don't know who I'm gonna pick, y'all. I guess I will go with Argentina because of what Guillaume has been telling me. And based off of that, go ahead, Guillaume.
Yeah, and you know me, I always try to give you the chalk teams in every sport, and England is one of the team that choke the most. They're going to get out of the group stage, but when it's time to finish it off in the semi-final and the quarterfinal. They usually they choke. I think the last time they won a World Cup it was in
98.
1960 something like 90
Oh,
even
okay.
even
1967.
before that. Yeah, let me check.
Sheesh.
Mm,
That sounds
okay.
about right though.
Yeah, I know they generally make noise, and they've made the final recently. I know they made the final four like
It was in
last two World Cups.
1966
Mm,
the last time they
Whew.
won, and
mhm.
they created soccer.
Ah, they created soccer England.
Yeah, yeah.
I had no idea.
Wow. Okay. FYI.
It's
Okay.
it's it's like the United States not winning the
Yeah,
Olympics every year, choking every year.
yeah.
You can't manage that.
That's like the
It's
Knicks,
Right.
the
impossible.
quote unquote mecca of basketball, not winning a title. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, yeah, fellas, for my final four, I got France, I got Germany, I got Spain, and I'm gonna go with an African team. Who's the best team in Africa? Now I know generally nobody from
Mm,
Africa generally make it, but generally somebody from Africa make the Sweet 16 or they make the final eight. And so
the
just because
Morocco,
Morocco,
Morocco did. They went in the semi-final, the last World Cup against France.
Mm.
right? Thanks
Yeah,
for reminding me of that. That's
Morocco,
right. They were
Are they?
still
Senegal can do it. Morocco, Senegal. I think Morocco and Senegal. Yeah, that's the two best
okay.
team in Africa.
Morocco and Senegal.
And then
Okay,
this
Yeah,
Morocco in the same group as Brazil and
right.
Haiti. Ain't Haiti supposed to like beat everybody?
man. Haitians are delusional, man. They're gonna see what is a World Cup.
And so, on the other hand, man, yeah, man, if they score a goal, I'm telling you, you're gonna hear it. I promise you. I'm gonna finish park. I'm gonna hear it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna hear it. There's gonna be all type of Haitian flags all in the gym, bro. I promise you. And
What, so
so,
they could be down 6-0, they score a goal, you gonna hear it?
then you gonna hear it, baby. You gonna hear it because
It's gonna be World
they,
War.
because they ain't supposed to be there in the first place, according to them. And so, yeah, man, they just, they're some great people though. I love the Haitians, man. They always look out for me here. Gideon. Real talk, they
Yeah,
always look out for
yeah.
me here, man, for real, for real. And so, okay, so in this case, Morocco. Then, if we feel that Morocco is the best team, Senegal is in your group, so it look like they might present a challenge to you guys in France, possibly, right? Um, and so, but the final I think would be between France. Is it possible it could be France and Spain? I don't know, based off of the brackets, but
Mm, let me check.
I don't know. No, they would have to play each
No,
other.
no,
They
yeah,
would have to
they'll be
play
on
each
the
other.
same side.
Right. And so in this case, then for the final, I'm gonna go with France, damn it. Just because I'm in the French territory. I'm gonna go with France versus Argentina for the repeat, back to back. Create a little drama here. France versus Argentina, fellas. France versus Argentina. Mape wants his revenge versus Messi. Goddammit.
Mm.
Mape wants his revenge, but this time Mape comes back with a squad that's better than the squad he had in 2024. Jamar, he got hitters with him now, more hitters, and this time I think France will win the World Cup and they will get revenge versus Argentina. I just want to create that story, man. And so
Yep.
I don't how do you 10 times out of 10 it might not happen, but I'm learning about soccer. And so, yeah, this is what I got. And so in this case, Gilliam, Spain, Jamar, who you got for the champion? You never told us.
I, I don't know. France seem like the best team to me, so I guess I go France. I don't know. I'm just here as a fair weather fan, just enjoying the event.
All right, and so yeah, me and Jamar, we winged it, man. And so Gilliam, man, thanks for breaking that down with us, bro. Like for real, for real. I feel like I learned a lot about soccer today. A whole lot. Yes, a whole lot. Anything else, Gillian, before we move on to American sports again?
Uh, but I didn't give you my pick for the final. I think the final for me it's gonna be France against Portugal actually,
Ah, wow.
because
Okay.
I think Portugal is a more balanced team, and they got yeah, I think they got what it takes to go to the finals. Yeah,
Okay. And
so I'm
who
I'm
will win
seeing
that for
France.
you?
I think France will win it.
Okay.
France
Okay.
is going to win it.
Right. You're
We have
not
so
being
much
biased
depth.
because you're from France. You're not
No,
being
no,
biased.
we have so much depth. For example, you mentioned Doué. Do you know that Doué is going to be on the bench? That's how good the French team is. Yeah,
Are
he's on
you
the bench.
serious? I thought it was
He's
going
on
to
the
be a third
bench.
option.
He's on the bench.
Mm,
Barcola is on the bench. Who's on the bench? Ryan Cherky is on the bench. All the top players from the Champions League, some of them are on the bench because the team is
wow.
so good. Yeah, you
Damn.
got
Wow.
in the front three you have Olise, Dembele, and Mbappe. So Doué have to come from the bench. It's for me
Right.
it's crazy, and I've never seen a player like Doué being on the bench in a World Cup. I've never seen that in my life.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
So I
Yeah,
know, right? Man, we learned a lot, Jamar, for real, bro. Okay. All right. And so, man, thanks for that update. And so, in this case, you know, don't take my pick serious, but I'm taking your pick serious, Gilliam. And so that's where we are. And so we're going to post on the page as well, and we'll keep that circulating on the page. We'll go post clips as well as the World Cup continues to circulate, Gilliam. So don't be surprised if you end up on Instagram or some other platforms. Um, and we'll post on the page as well, Jamar, so that we can get people's picks. And so I think on our page, it's probably going to be a lot of United States, and people just going to be they're just going to be biased just to pick United States.
that's
And
good. That's
I
so,
good.
don't know. You never
yeah,
know.
You gotta support your team. That's good.
right. Yeah, Jamar, you never know. So, but I feel like it's gonna be a few just gonna pick just to pick. And so, um, yeah, all right. And so on the other hand, the White Sox have been doing good lately. The Cubs, on the other hand, have been terrible. I don't know what's happened, Jamar. But they look awful, man. They just lost 18-3 versus the Giants. And the Giants are 12 games behind 500.
Football score.
Exactly, a football score. Literally putting up touchdowns on the Cubs, and it's baseball. Like the Cubs look awful right now, but the White Sox, as predicted last week, somebody stated that the White Sox would pass the Cubs in the record column, and they did. And the White Sox now have a better record than the Cubs, and the White Sox are doing good, even without Murakami.
Yep.
They don't seem to miss him as much right now, which is great. And so that's the update. Just curious, Shamar, anything from you this morning, bro? Do you have anything? Last week, by the way, bro, it was so fun, Gideon. We did the top 25 NBA was it scores of all time?
Yep.
Man, that was fun as hell, bro. Like it was fun, man. Literally figuring all that out. And so yeah, that was dope. And so curious, Shamar, you got anything for us this morning, bro? Because
I
when
I
every
do.
time you do this, it just sharpens our sports knowledge. You just really just sharpens our sports knowledge for real, for real.
I do. Give me a second. We'll do something very similar to last week, so Gillian can participate as well.
Wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
This might be a good one. Oh yeah. All right. So give me a sec. I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay. All right.
All right. So
Okay.
So pretty much, it's a website that has these like fun quizzes and things for basketball. So this one here is foreign-born all-stars since 1991. There are 40 of them.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna give us a 10-minute time limit on this because I don't want to be here all day. But all right, are you ready? This is a group effort.
Yep.
All
Yes.
right, and here we go.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yep.
Just start with him first.
Tony Parker.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get these French guys out the way.
Giannis.
Yeah. Luca.
Nikola Jokic.
Dirk Nowitzki.
That's the case. Steve Nash.
Yep, let's hit Canada. Jamal
Shea.
Murray.
Oh, yeah, he got it this year, right?
He got it this year.
You got Shea.
SGA.
Andrew
Vlade
Wiggins.
Divac. Oh, yeah, Andrew. Is Andrew? That might be a good one.
Who?
But-
Yeah, with the Warriors. With the Warriors,
Andrew
I think
Wiggins.
he was.
He was All Star.
Yeah, with the Warriors.
Maybe.
One
I
year.
think maybe with the Heat. But let's see.
Oh, he might have been with the Hits.
Yeah?
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, that's a good one, Gilliam. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm
Who else
a
from
Warriors
Canada,
fan,
y'all?
so-
Right.
Was Rudy Gobert ever All Star?
Rudy
Yep.
Gobert, yes.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
stick with
Yep.
the French guys, yeah. Rudy Gobert for sure.
Joel Embiid, does he count?
That's a good one because he Gilliam mad at him because
Cameroon,
he
but-
should have played for France.
Nah,
What about Patrick Ewing? Is
I
he
thought he was
from?
there.
Okay,
he's
he's
not
from the
American.
United States.
I mean, if you want me to try it, I'll try it.
He is American.
Okay.
What about, so let's stick with African born players. But a lot of them don't tend to make the all
Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The dream.
What about
Yao Ming.
Ooh,
Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Yao Ming for sure.
great one.
Yeah. Let's see. Peja Stalkovic.
Yep.
I think he was a one-time. Let's see. Yep. Good one.
What about Vlade Divac?
Did he ever?
It's an interesting one.
Yep.
Oh, the Gasol brothers, Mark and Paul.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one, Gilliam. The Gasol brothers, yes. Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah, for real. They from Spain. Who else from Spain was a hooper, y'all?
I know Rudy Fernandez was, but I don't think he was an All-Star though.
But he wasn't an all-star. Right. I'm just going through European countries at this point. We did France, we
Jose
did
Calderon.
Spain.
No, he wasn't good enough.
What about
Drazen Petrovic was not an All-Star at the time.
oh, that's a good one.
I was thinking that he was good. No, he didn't make it.
Oh,
was good.
Yeah.
What
Shoot.
about the dude that got exposed by Scottie Pippen? He was from a country in the '92 Olympics.
Kukoc.
Kukoc.
I don't think he
Yeah,
made
Tony
an All-Star.
Kukoc? Really?
I don't think he did. Hold on. I could be wrong. Nope, he didn't.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Let's see. So we did Luka already, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. SGA, Joker.
We got all the Canadian guys. The Canadian guys.
Yeah. What about the Caribbean? Is Carl Anthony Towns? Does he count?
He might.
Yeah, he's a
From the
Dominican.
Bahamas. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, he's not on there. Let's see.
Ginobili.
Ginobili. It's a
shit.
great one. He busting our ass right now, Jamar Gilliam. He getting all the damn players.
Good.
Ginobili is another one. Who else from the Spurs?
I think that's about it for the Spurs.
Yeah, they had a lot of good role players from France, like
Boris Diaw, and
Boris Diaw
But
and some of those other guys.
but he's.
But he wasn't an all-star.
What about did Bariani ever make the All-Star team?
That's a good one.
Bargnani?
Yeah, he was a bucket.
Oh,
What about
Oh,
Karolinko?
yeah, accidentally
Yes.
pulled him up.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Nope.
Okay.
What
Not
about
Bargnani.
Bellinelli? Bellinelli?
No, I don't think he made the All-Star.
No?
Good player though.
He was a good player though, yeah. He was a good role player.
All right, so we halfway done.
Right. Who played for the Lakers that was good internationally outside of Luka and
Did we put Peja Stojakovic?
Yeah, we got him.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
we tried, yeah.
Um,
Let's see. For the Super
Sabonis.
Sabonis, yes. Played for the Trailblazers.
I think it's
Oh no. That's the son.
That's the
What
son.
about the daddy? What about the daddy though that played for the Blazers?
we'll see. Arvidas. Neither.
Oh, Sabonis missed it. Yeah, he missed it because he was injured.
All right, so I'm switching back to Africa. Who from Africa, y'all? Dikembe, Patrick Ewing, no.
Dikembe.
Joachim Noah?
Okay, Dikembe. Who you said gave you?
Joachim Noah? When he was in Chicago.
Interesting. It's interesting. I don't think he never made the All-Star, but Luol
No, he
Deng's
did.
a good one. Luol Deng's a good one. Thank you, Gilliam.
Yeah.
So we can try Noah and we can try Luol Deng.
Dang should be. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I feel like we're missing quite a few people from this generation, honestly.
Yep.
Let's see. Atlanta. No. Orlando. What about the kid from Orlando? Paolo Banchero.
I think he's American.
Yeah, he's Italian
I
American.
thought he was Brazilian. Fellas.
No, I think one of his parents are from Italy.
No, he's from Brazil.
But he's not showing on this list.
You're right. Let's see.
I mean, honestly, they was trying to do United States versus the world in the All-Star game. Like who is these All-Stars? Like, seriously, there's got to be some more.
Wagner, no. The Wagner, no.
I got a big
What you
one. I got a big one. Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Big Z?
With Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Gauskas.
I don't even know how to spell his name. Hold on.
Yeah,
I think
you gotta
it's
Google that. Though.
IL.
I need 4 letters.
ILG.
There we go.
Yep.
Big Z.
Yes. Let's see. Who for Orlando? No. Miami? No. Charlotte? No.
I think the easiest way is to look at the champions from each year.
Yeah, that's another way to look at the champions.
Okay.
So let's see. Lakers, Pistons,
2020.
Spurs, Heat, Spurs.
Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is not from
Tim
the
Duncan's
United
from the
States.
Bahamas.
Yeah.
He's from
I thought it was.
Bahamas, right? Or
I thought.
Virgin Islands.
Yeah, I thought it was the Virgin Islands, so I don't know. That's gonna be
Yeah,
That's a
that's
really
the
good
Virgin
one.
Islands.
That's a
the
really
Virgin
good one.
Islands.
no.
Wow,
They ain't counted.
that's baloney. He was from the Virgin Islands.
I guess they consider that U.S. territory.
I guess so, right? Yeah. So it's an American island, Gilliam. That's why they didn't put him.
All right, so
It's
10-minute limit is
see.
up. I'll extend it another 5 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. And so additionally, let's see, David Rob. No.
Let's see, Boston, Dallas.
What about Shrimp? They used to play for the Supersonics.
That left Shrimp?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah. Who for Portland, y'all, was what about the kid Sangoon?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that should be a good one. If I could spell it right. I don't know how to spell his name. Hold on.
I think it's S-E-N G-U-N.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what about the kid that played for Portland now?
All that Avi, whatever. I don't know how to spell
Yeah.
his name.
Avdia.
AVJ,
AVG. AVGI.
G-A? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. What about let's see. Devin Booker's American, yeah.
Yes.
Franz Wagner never made it.
That was my question for Orlando. But
Nicolas Batum?
Batum?
Never got one?
No.
I don't think he never made it, no. Oh, he's a good role player though. Let's see. What about RJ Barrett?
I don't think he did, but let's try. Nope.
Okay. What about
Ricky Rubio? Never did?
Marco Rubio? I don't think so.
Ricky Rubio? No. Really talented player, though.
Right. What about for Pacers, Cavaliers, Pistons. Let's see, Phoenix, Dallas.
Whew.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, Tristan Thompson never made the All-Star game.
Tristan Thompson?
No, yeah, I think.
But he's American.
No, he's from Canada.
Tristan Thompson?
Yeah. He's
Really?
from Ontario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Ah, really? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Where's Kyrie Irving from?
Australia, but he's an American citizen.
Let's try him. Because sometimes this what's the name is a little crazy.
Yeah.
Voila.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So he counts as international. Okay.
Ben Simmons?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons. A good one.
Yeah, he did make the All-Star. Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of
talk
somebody
about
from Philly that was right. Exactly. Who else from Australia was good?
Matthew Dellavedova, but he ain't an All-Star.
Right. Somebody from Australia was really good back in the day.
Was Bogut an All-Star?
Bogut, Andrew Bogut.
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
He's the number 1 pick too.
Right. Who from Russia was really good outside of Karolinko?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
What about some of those Bosnia, like those European countries? That's
The Balkans. Guys from the Balkans, Croatia, Bosnia, and all these countries.
right. Let's see. What about because I'm trying to think of some of those guys that was from
Goran Dragic.
Dragic.
Did he? Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
He
him.
wait. Yeah. So he was an all-star?
Yeah, I think he did one of those years in either Miami
Wow.
or
I think it was in Miami.
yeah. He's just known around here to getting
Wow.
dunked on by Derrick Rose, but yeah, he made those.
Exactly. That's what I know him for. Right. Definitely know him for that.
That is a legend in Europe.
And Chicago too for different reasons.
Right.
Goran Dragic.
11 more. I think that's tough.
What about somebody that played for OKC, y'all? They had any international players back in the day when they was with Kevin Durant and those guys?
Oh, Serge Ibaka.
Like maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
good
Serge
job.
Ibaka.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wow, no. Okay. I thought he was from Africa. I swear I did. At least that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
he is.
I think
He's-
so.
I'm sure you
He
thought
just
it.
never made an
Yeah.
All-Star game.
He's from Africa. He's from Congo.
And I don't think
Right.
I don't think OG Anunoby made an All-Star team yet. I would say him.
That's interesting. What about from Boston? Anybody from Boston? What about Porzingis, bro?
Yeah. The unicorn.
Yeah.
Porzin.
And
Yeah, got it. Porzingis.
Michael Pietrus. Michael Pietrus.
I don't
No,
think
he was
No?
a nice player, but he wasn't an all-star. He was nice though. Who else from Boston? Y'all was maybe international.
what
Uh,
where's Al Horford from?
that's a really good point
From Dominica.
because I thought he was from the Caribbean.
Got it.
Voila,
Yeah.
because I thought he was from the Caribbean too. He was a Caribbean kid. Let's see,
Nine-
who else from the Caribbean?
9 months ago.
What about Dennis Schroeder?
I don't think he made an All-Star.
Yeah, from Germany. But I don't think. Yeah.
I know he. Let's just try him. Because he possibly could have made it with the Hawks. Okay. Just a really good player. Okay. Did you try the Wagner brother already from Orlando?
No, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Let me try.
Okay.
It's French.
All right.
I know. Okay.
Okay. No, he's from I think
Yeah,
Wagner's
I'm
from
stuck.
Germany. Let's see. Who from nobody from Mexico. Nobody from let's see,
Luis
South America.
Luis Scola.
Luis Scola for the Rockets. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, I think it's right. I don't think he did though.
He was just a really good player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else Chinese? No. Just for fun, the kid from New York that had that burner. the Chinese kid, had that
No,
little moment.
he was not an
He never
all-star.
He's American.
Yeah.
He's American?
I think he's American. Yeah, he's American.
How about Jeremy Lin? No.
Jeremy Lin, yeah. So Jeremy Lin. Okay, so it wasn't him. All right. Who from the Knicks was international? Is Bronson and they all from the United States. Outside of Carl Anthony Towns, which I yeah. But that counts as an American island. What was you gonna
For the
say?
last
Gideon?
9, I think we have to. For the last 9, I think we have to go back from the old school guys, maybe in the 90s.
Right,
Not too
and
many
these are
those.
guys. These are guys I really don't know. These are guys I really. But I'm looking at the World Cup guys, and I'm looking at countries, and this is what makes me think of people. I kid y'all not. So I'm looking at countries. For instance, who from Turkey, y'all? Kahoot.
What?
Şengül.
What about Hito Turkoglu?
Yeah.
He's from Turkey, right?
In Orlando.
Yeah. And I think he did make it 1 year. No, he was deserving of it though.
Right. Hito Turkoglu
He was
never
a
made
hooper.
it.
He was a
He
hooper.
was a hooper for sure. He was a hooper, bro.
think he
Nobody
got
from
snubbed that
Brazil,
year.
right? Nobody from
Barbosa wasn't good enough.
Barbosa. That was a good one too. He could hoop
Right.
too, man.
He wasn't good enough.
Barbosa could hoop too. He wasn't.
Germany.
Yeah, he could hoop. Let's see.
Germany.
Anybody from Did we get all the French players?
Yeah. I think that
We got all
for
the-
France it's simple. It's Vic, it's Tony, Vic and Tony,
Gobert.
and
And
Gobert.
Rudy.
Yeah.
What about from Congo, y'all?
Did we
So,
put Mutombo?
That might have been Dikembe. Yeah, and that might have been Serge
We got-
Ibaka as well.
Yeah, we
But
got
Serge
Mutombo.
Ibaka, he didn't make it for some reason. Nigeria. What about from Nigeria?
Was that
That
Hakeem?
would be Hakeem,
Hakeem is from Nigeria.
Joel Embiid. No, Joel Embiid, Cameroon.
Either way, he's not on this list though.
Right. What about the black team that was killing in the Olympics, y'all? That was busting people's ass from Africa. They had the black uniform. Luel
South
James from the
Sudan.
country. South Sudan. Who from South Sudan? What about that big Manute Pole? Was he ever an All-Star? The really, really tall dude for the Nuggets.
I don't even know how to spell that man's name.
It's Manute.
Right.
Oh,
He don't even show up.
Hmm.
Lord.
Let me see. MAN.
Because we had that problem last year
Yeah.
with one player. What was it? Vinny Michael A. Johnson. He didn't even show up.
Right. I feel like, man, this is something wrong here. I feel like some more people should be on here. That's international that maybe the system don't got. Who is the greatest international point guard? Steve Nash?
Steve Nash. Yeah, I think Steve Nash. 2 MVPs.
Is any of them guys like from the 80s, like Moses Malone or Larry Bird, Maggie? They all American.
I feel like the 80s
Jordan
was
was
very,
United.
very American.
Very, yeah.
The 90s was starting the beginning of the international trend. That's when
Right.
the game went global with Jordan. So
Right. And when they did Anthony Kukoc, right? I'm tapped out, fellas.
Okay. I'll give it 30 more
I think
seconds.
we have all the European guys, but I think we have to look
All
in
right.
South America and something like that.
Wait, hold on. I want to just see really quickly. Yes, cheating, but I just want to see really quickly because everybody I'm thinking of, we got
I
everybody.
mean, once I hit this give up button, they'll give us the rest of the answers.
Right, exactly. But hold on. Wow, I didn't know. Wow, really? Okay. Okay. It's a lot of internet. Oh my God, I didn't know Dort was international. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Luke
He's
Dort.
Canada.
Canada. Yep, Canadian.
Yeah.
All right. Am I good to hit this button? Since you're cheating at this point.
Go ahead.
All right.
Shit, we probably missed marketing.
Yeah.
All right. So
Dominic
Vucevic,
Wilkins, really?
Vucevic.
Patrick Ewing,
Oh, Dominic Wilkins.
Carlos
Vucevic.
Boozer.
Carlos Boozer, yeah.
And that's why I said we missed marketing.
Jamal McGraw.
Patrick Ewing. I've said Patrick Ewing 100 times. Yeah.
Boozer, McGlure,
I thought he was American.
Mehmet
Yeah.
Akur, Rick Smits, Wally Zerbiak.
Wow, Rick Smix, Wally Zerbiak.
I don't even know the last names, the two last names.
I know all these cats, man.
Yeah.
I know me. Yeah.
Smith was
Like-
the center with the Pacers with Reggie Miller and them, and then Wally Zerbiak was Kevin Garnett's sidekick in Minnesota
Right. Okur had a nice little run too.
with the Jazz with Boozer.
Yeah.
That team was
with
tough.
Boozer in that squad.
Jamal McGlure, he's
Yeah.
Canadian. I forgot he was a one-time All-Star. Lord,
Wow. Carlos Boozer, I didn't know he was in. I thought he was pure American.
me too. Me too.
I never knew he was international. Where is he from? Like for real.
From
Marketing.
Puerto Rico?
He could be from the Caribbean. He looked like he could be from the Caribbean. Yeah. But I'm really
He
pissed.
was born in Germany.
Okay. I'm really pissed we missed Vucevic, y'all. I'm really pissed we missed Markkinen, especially as Bulls fans. We should have got both of them as Bulls fans. Vucevic and Markkinen.
I guess what threw me off with marketing, I mean, he went to the University of Arizona, so that kind of threw me off.
Right, but I knew he was international. I knew he was from one of them European countries.
Finland.
I forgot about him. For Finland, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing. Wow. Okay, so he counts as an African player. Dominique Wilkins, I had no clue.
I know me either.
He's from which country?
I'm not sure. Tell us, Gillian, where's Dominique Wilkins from?
Is that a
he was born in
Caribbean?
Paris.
He's French.
That's weird.
But
They say he was born
Damn.
on the 20th of January in Paris, but he's American.
wow,
That's what weird.
he's American,
Wow.
but he was born in France.
Actually, his first name is actually Jaques
Oh,
or
so
Jacques Dominic Wilkins.
his dad used to work in the U.S. Army, but he was based in France.
Mm.
Got it.
All
Okay. Wow.
So
We
in
got
Fr- in
31 out of
France,
40.
in France, you had the thing they call it droit du sol. If you was born in France, you could have the French citizenship. So I
Right.
think that's why. But
Wow.
Unfortunately, it's not like that anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one, Jamar. That was a good one, bro.
Actually,
Now I
have a
know.
question.
Go ahead,
Is
Gabe.
it like that in the US? If my son is born in the US, is he an American?
That's a good question.
No, not until he gets the documentation. Until he had a documentation in his hand, then he's American. But if he ain't got them papers, then with the papers, you got to get the mother on board, and you got to go to the
I mean,
international place.
I mean, as long as he has a social security number, right?
Yeah,
but
he
can he apply?
needs a social security number in order to get the papers, and I feel like he need that visa, or not that visa. Y'all know the document.
Oh, this one is interesting.
The birth certificate.
Because you get that at the hospital, right?
You can get that a few days after.
Okay.
So yeah, I agree with you, Jamar, because you can get, but it's interesting because right now I'm going through that with Brandon, BJ. Like, he is going to be dual-sided countries, but he's not American until he get his paper. And so, but with Abigail and Grace, when they were born in the United States, it was after they got the social security number. So yes, Jamar, I think it's the social security number. Okay. When they get the social security number, from there they get the birth certificate a few days later. I don't know, after they get out the hospital. And so yeah.
Normally those two papers, birth certificate, social security, you're good.
Right, and then you can go get whatever documents you need, additional documents. And so, yeah, that's it. And so, in this case, yes, Gillian, yes.
Okay.
As long as they able to go to the hospital, get their paper, then they.
But it don't matter if the mom and the dad is from a foreign country.
That does matter. That does matter. So if they're both from France and they're in the United States and they're born there, the child, then that child is a part of that nationality of the parents. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's the same in France. One of the parents got to be French for the kid to be, to be French too. Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Man. Okay. So that was a good one, Jamar. And so, I don't know if you guys got anything else, but yeah, man. Appreciate the support, by the way. Somebody donated, which is great. And so Ian ain't here. And so in this case, fellas, since you are our guest, Gilliam, we let you go first, bro. Any final thoughts or shout outs as we head into the weekend?
First of all, shout out to both of you for having me this morning. And
Thank you for coming, bro.
I just want to say, as a French guy, I hope that the Spurs can make a comeback because of Wemby, and also because I don't want to see NYC burn. I love this city too much, so I think NYC is gonna burn if they win the championship. So
Right.
I hope this was gonna make it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It was crazy. I was watching the news last night in New York, and they had about 1,000 police officers outside. I'm like, that's only game 2. Like, damn, they won a championship yet. And so
it'd be like that. It'd be like that in Paris sometimes. It'd be like that in Paris too.
Oh man, bro, trust me. When PSG won, we was sitting here watching the news. I'm like, why you gotta set that man business on fire? Like, what he do in order, Jamar? Like, what this man do? All he did was start a boulangerie, just trying to feed people. And cause PSG won the championship, you go burn the damn boulangerie down. Why? Like, just why? Yeah.
And it's
like,
not,
why does the man?
Guys, it's not even guys from Paris. Yeah, it's guys from all the hoods around Paris. They come to celebrate in Paris, and they destroy everything. The Champs-Élysées, everything. The LV store was crashed. They cracked it open. They cracked multiple businesses, set cars on fire. That was crazy. I don't know if it's like that in NYC, but in Paris we used to.
It's like that everywhere, Guillaume. I kid you not, bro. It's a really good point because when the Bulls, you remember, Jamar, when the Bulls was winning championships, they would tear Chicago up. Like, They would tear Chicago up. Businesses get looted, cars get on fire. Do they do this, Gilliam? Because I heard this in Guadalupe. When the PSG won, somebody was shooting in the air.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's likely. It's possible. Yeah. If somebody
yeah.
tell me that,
I
I
don't
will
know if you ever
believe
encountered that before, Jamar. If the Bulls won a championship, you
Oh
hear
man,
gunshots in the air.
absolutely. Dude, I was in
Yeah,
I was living in Harvey when they won their 5th and 6th, and as soon as it happened, boom, boom, boom. And of course, at the time, fireworks was illegal in Illinois, so I mean that's gunshots galore everywhere. Like
yeah,
that's how I was celebrating in the hood. Gunshots. That's what you heard.
yeah. And so
and you and
yeah,
you and,
Gilliam.
and you got people dying too. Like 3 people died on the night PSG won the
Jeez.
championship.
That's the part, man. That's the part. Why do people gotta die, man? Like this is a
I'm way
really interesting
overboard.
conversation, man. Like when people win championships, why do people gotta die? Why? I don't know. It could be liquor. People get
Crazy.
drunk. Somebody step on somebody's shoe, and before you know it, you know, tempers get thrown out of proportion. It's just, yeah, hearing about people dying, that's just sad, man. You just want to celebrate the championship, And so,
Yep.
mm-mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
everyone dying.
that's sad, man. And now I raise the question: if New York wins, San Antonio too small. I don't think nobody gonna die in San Antonio. They, very civilized city, but New York, yeah, somebody gonna get their
Oh,
business tore up. Somebody gonna get
oh
hurt.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
These people been starving. They hungry.
right.
Good and bad. They hungry.
So let me ask y'all: if New York Knicks win a championship, is it best to go take your ass in the house, or is it best to stay outside? Because you haven't won in 52 years. You want to celebrate with everybody, or do you want to say, "Hey, look, it's going to be dangerous out there. This New York is about 12 million people here. Take
I
your ass
would
in."
I would stay home and wait for the parade and call it a day.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll do the
smart.
same. Or maybe move to New Jersey just for the night.
Right. Well, it's a lot more laid back.
I
But
don't know. They
yeah,
might go crazy in New Jersey too. I don't
they
know.
they wild in New Jersey. They even wilder in New Jersey. Actually, get you
It can be.
real
It
shit, bro. Like
definitely
real.
can be.
They even wilder over there in New Jersey. They even wilder. Yeah. And it's even wilder in Philadelphia. So it's like, yeah, man.
You can't go nowhere. You gotta stay home.
Just stay in the house, stay in the basement.
I don't know, man. They from New York. Maybe those people probably they're battle tested, like in real life. Who knows?
I mean, I tell y'all what, man, if the Bulls were to win a championship, us being from Chicago, I know certain places to go get you. You see what I'm saying? Just like maybe in Paris you do. Jamar know a certain place. Like we wouldn't probably go celebrate downtown on a certain outside. You probably just go celebrate it somewhere at a bar on the roof. I don't. You get my point? Like where it's not like a lot of
Yep.
traffic. You kind of get what you pay for too. So if you pay an expensive price, you might run into a more decent crowd. But if you go into a bar trying to spend $10, yeah, you trying to be outside, be with all the people, yeah, you might get trampled over. And so, you know, it just depends. Wow, championships and safety. That's like a question here. Championships and safety, and so it's a real question. And so, yeah, yes, bro. Any final thoughts or shout outs, bro, as we head into the weekend?
Shout out to the Spurs. Shout out to the Spurs. I hope they make a comeback. Um, as I said, shout out to you guys for having me this morning, and I hope to be there. Uh, um, maybe not next week, but throughout the years, discuss sports with you guys. It's always a pleasure. So
Yeah.
just thank you.
Yes, sir, bro. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate
Absolutely.
having you for these NBA playoffs and this World Cup, the soccer. You bring a good perspective, Gilliam. It's why you were invited. because you're international, because you're a big football fan, but you're a big NBA fan too. So it's like a perfect storm. And so appreciate you, bro. Jamar, bro, any final thoughts or shout outs as we head into the weekend?
Oh,
Go ahead, Gabe.
oh, excuse me to cut you off. The EuroLeague finals took place like 1 or 2 weeks prior to this discussion, and Evan Fournier is a European champ.
Yeah, I heard he lit it up. I heard he lit it up.
Olympiacos, yeah. He was the MVP in the final. So
Yeah.
shout out to him too.
Yeah, Evan Fournier he's a scorer. That's what he do. He's a scorer. He can get hot on you. He could cool off, but he could get hot on you too. That's what he do. Yeah. So when I saw he was MVP, it didn't surprise me, Gideon, because I'm like, he can get hot. He can go off. And so, yeah. And so, Jamar, bro, any final thoughts or shout outs as we head into the weekend?
Yeah. First and foremost, shout out to Gillian for joining us again. It's always a pleasure to have you on, man. Definitely, you're forever welcome back anytime you want to. Look, we're in the midst of the NBA Finals, hockey. I mentioned it earlier. World Cup on the horizon. My White Sox overachieving. I'm loving that. And Brandon, maybe hopefully by the time you and Ian go live next Wednesday when Game 4 is, maybe the series might be a little bit more compelling at that point, and not the Knicks on the brink of a sweep. So,
man, it's gonna be compelling regardless, Jamar, because just seeing the Knicks win a championship is already compelling.
Yeah, no lies told there. No lies told.
Yeah. Yep. And so that's it, Jamar?
That's all I got, man.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. And so shout out to you, Guy. Thank you for joining us, brother. Appreciate you giving us a good hot hour of your time, man. Appreciate it, bro. Additionally, Jamar always videos will circulate, etc. Will get more traction. But it's a great time for sports. And we'll see what happens, man. Regardless, the finals is going to be compelling. I would love to see New York bring it home. But it's a very interesting story with the kid, Victor Wembanyama. And so we will see what happens. World Cup starting this week. And so expect TVs to be on everywhere. Expect emotions. Expect people to be watching at their jobs. Expect all type of stuff with the World Cup, one of the biggest events in the world. And so with that being said, on behalf of the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, we would like to say thank you for tuning in with us this morning. Continue to chop it up with us and support our podcast on various platforms. And if you are and would love to talk sports with us on the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, we are here and would love to do so with you. Your love and support is true.